Good afternoon, Cancerians. Welcome to your May 2024 Tarot card reading. I pulled an oracle for you from the Magic of Marvel oracle deck, and it's a pretty good one, I feel. Mystique, what you see is never what you get. Let's see what it says. Just as Mystique uses mutant abilities to disguise herself, you also are repressing an essential part of your nature. Perhaps painful memories are resurfacing, or maybe you haven't accepted and processed trauma, and now you find yourself struggling to identify how you truly feel. Mystique is pulling you below the surface, asking you to seek the deepest truth in yourself and others with compassion and grace. All right. Okay, Cancerians, this will be a Tree of Life spread, and we'll be using Thoth Tarot. If you would like to schedule something more intimate, like a personal reading with me, all the information to do that should be in the chat box below. And for one more month, and just keep this deal open. If you would like one question answered, please leave it in the comments below with an email, and I will get back to you with an answer to your question. There's some kind of eclipse tonight. I should be on top of that more and do more research, but it's all good. Yeah. All right. Oh, and as far as path working goes, I'm just going to try and keep it simple. My teacher reminded me of something that these readings are for you. So when I bring up the Tree of Life and path working, all that stuff, it is kind of for me, but it's also, it helps me. So I want to make it so it helps you too. So if you're not into the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life and path working, that's fine. It's all awareness at the end of the day. So, and the beginning of the day. All right, let's do it to it. Spirit, what do the lovely Cancerians need to know for May 2024? Please and thank you kindly. Okay, Keter, the Godhead, your union with God, heart of the matter. For May 2024, you have Moon in Cancer, Four of Cups, Lord of Luxury. Okay. Oh, and if you want to know, that's Tree of Life. It's a rough sketch of it. Okay. We continue into Shokma. Wisdom, actions you can take. Fiery Part of Water, the Knight of Cups. Binah, understanding, the Divine Feminine. Things you need to understand, ruled by Saturn. You have Airy Part of Water, the Prince of Cups. A lot of water. Okay. Crossing the Abyss into Hesed, mercy. Things to be grateful for. Cancer. You have Jupiter and Gemini, Lord of Interference, Eight of Swords. In Gebura, challenges you may face. Severity, the objective world. Ruled by Mars, you have Fortune, Jupiterian energy, a lot of Jupiter. In Tippereth, your advice from Spirit, you have Worthy Part of Fire, Princess of Wands. A lot of people. It's a party. Okay. And Nektak, your thoughts and emotions, your victory, your ambitions and desires. You have the Priestess, lunar energy. In Hod, your methods, your means, your glory, your how and your way. You have the Magus, Mercurial energy, Mercury and a Mercury. As Hod is ruled by Mercury. Anyway, the Sod, your foundation, your subconscious, ruled by the Moon, which rules Cancer. It's our rulership. I'm a Cancer. Cancer Moon, if you don't know. Okay, Mars in Leo, Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor. All right. The overall energy, overall outcome, if you will. Malkuth, the kingdom, which is to say the body or your embodiment. the reality. For May 2024, Cancer, you have lust or strength, Leo energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Cancer, for being here. He's looking at us. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to go down the tree because I like the ground. Okay. Moon in Cancer, Four of Cups, Lord of Luxury. Now, this is 4, and it's stability, and it's good. It's a nice place you want to be, but you don't want to be there for too long. See all this water here? It's too much. It's Moon, it's Cancer. Emotion, too much emotion. These are liable to spill. That's why they're so shaky. So, like the Beavis and Butthead principle. If you're as old as I am, you know, he's like, That's kind of the energy of these 2 cups. I make myself laugh. Okay. So, yeah. This is at the head of your tree. It's a good energy. Like I said, it's stable. It also kind of represents being emotionally, I want to say mature, but having enough emotions to be able to deal with certain situations, loss of a family member, God forbid, or stubbing your toe and not whining about it. Those are really weird examples to give, but just having a lot of emotion in a good way. To say that things may, God forbid, be tough, but I'm okay. I'm stable for now. Let me check the past here. The Fool, you have Knight of Cups. Magician, you have Prince of Cups. It's actually kind of interesting. And through the Priestess, you have the Princess of Wands. I'm going to take a quick look at that. Priestess is about having spiritual peace, aligning your head with your heart. And here you have kind of opposite energies, right? Stability of water, and then Princess of Wands, Earth of Fire, right? She just goes about doing whatever she wants. Some say I've read that she's a bit of a nihilist. That is to say, she doesn't believe in much. She just kind of do what she wants to do. And that's cool. She has a tiger in her hair. She don't care. So maybe your spiritual freedom or spiritual peace for the month of May is getting out of your comfort zone. Changing into something else. Or revealing your true nature. Whatever that may be, Cancer. Let's continue. Shokma. Actions you can take: the Divine Masculine, the Supernal Father, force, will, chaos, meeting with God face to face, devotion, all that stuff. Knight of Cups, fiery part of water. Knight of Cups, he's a cool guy, he's amiable, he's likable, he's cool, he's chill, he's down, he's enthusiastic, he's lovable, he's a little impatient, he's a little emotional, and I almost want to say undependable, but not so far to say undependable. Just he gets frustrated, or she gets frustrated rather easily, and as they should. Fire of water, right? So those are the offices, fire of water, and look, there's Cancer being held up there. So that being said, for actions you can take, you can act from your emotions and do something with this luxury. Almost, I feel like in a childlike manner, because you have Lord of Luxury right above it, which is the Path of the Fool, which is finding childlike simplicity in everyday actions. Doing one more path. Path of the Empress. Here you have the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is more artistic, more ruthless, more cunning, has more tenacity, I would say. So this is your masculine, this is your feminine on the tree, right? So I don't know, just an interesting placement. In the path of the Hierophant, you have interference. This could disrupt things because Hierophant's all about listening, especially to the Word of God, your higher power, your conscious, your Jiminy Cricket, whatever you call it. And interference is having too many thoughts to be able to tell what's what. So there's that. Through the path of the Emperor, which is war and being serious and setting boundaries and stuff like that, you have the Princess of Wands. And these two cards are both fun, but also not so dependable and kind of too emotional kind of cards. So you might be feeling a little silly in the month of May. Not that it's a bad thing at all, or a good thing. It's just what it is. I just find it strange that it's on the path of the Emperor, but that's just me. Let's continue. Understanding, Prince of Cups. I've known several Prince of Cups. Some were pretty cool, some were kind of assholes. But there were, a couple of them were artistic. They were all very ruthless in their own way. So this is Libra with Scorpio. I feel like what Spirit wants you to know or to understand in the month of May 2024 is how to take what it is you want and kind of take no prisoners with it, right? Do whatever it is you have to do to get it done. Show who you really are. Do what you feel like doing. Get out of your comfort zone. That's a theme we got going here. Because this guy is definitely not comfortable. Look at him. He's got an eagle here, and that's his chariot, and he's trying to get it to go over water. Not easy. He's also trying to get the snake to rise, which symbolizes the Kundalini. Path of the Chariot. We should take a look at this because it's Cancer's path. Understanding to severity, right? Something you need to understand in order to face the challenge. Now, fortune being under challenge, I'm going to intuit that is bad fortune, right? So this actually makes a lot of sense. Understanding how to be ruthless, understanding how to do whatever it takes emotionally, carrying that emotional labor in order to get through some sort of unfortunate situation. Wow, okay. And the path of the lovers is... I don't say anything there. Okay, let's continue. Crossing the abyss into Hesed. Here we go. Lord of Interference, Eight of Swords. Right? This is Jupiter and Gemini. This is Swords and Had, right? Which is already just too much intellect, too much Mercury, too much thought, too many swords here. You're trying to throw so many swords at a situation, trying to see how it works, and not being able to do it. It's also known as shortened force. It's also known as bad luck. Strength. Bad luck. Bad fortune. Tough fortune. Perhaps. Also known as shortened force, right? How can you get anything done when you can't even get one thought through clearly? Of the 70,000 we have every day. All right, so let's see the path of fortune. Here's the priestess. Let's take a look at that. This is rewarding intelligence. The priestess kind of says, I don't know. You just have to write it out, see what's what. I don't know. See? Could be good, could be bad. But there it is. And yeah, this is your vision of love. Could also be hypocrisy or bigotry, but that's not really coming to me here in this reading. As far as I see, a lot of emotions, a lot of ways to go about it. A lot of influences on you that, we're the sum of like the 5 people we know best, right? So You got these guys, and well, she's actually not a person, but sounded worse than I meant it. But let's continue. Yeah. One more thing. Path of the Hermit, which is a willful intelligence. I analyze. Princess of Wands. Listen to your body. If all else fails, listen to your body. I find it interesting that this is your mercy. This is to be grateful for. Okay, in Geburah, you have Fortune, also known as Wheel of Fortune, right? It's always spinning up here and down here. As above, so below. And you could be up here, you could be down here, you could be down there, or you could be right here, which is where you want to be. Awareness. All right? Things could be going good, things could be going bad. As long as you're aware of those things, which all have edges in time and space, done, differentiated, changeable, made, will pass. Your awareness will not. So there's that. If you're going through a tough fortune, just know that the wheel always changes or spins in your favor sooner or later. That's why it's called the Wheel of Fortune in other decks, not this one. Jupiterian energy again. Stabilizing intelligence, the Hangman. Let's say go to the Magus, talk it out, see what you can do. So that's one option. And the Path of Libra kind of just says, fuck it, who cares? Let's go bowling. So there it is, Cancer. That's your challenges, that's your stress, your drive, and conflict. Some turn of fortune for good or bad. You'll be aware of it, whatever it is. And your Tippereth, your advice from Spirit, your beauty, you have the Princess of Wands. So I told you she's kind of doesn't believe in much and does whatever she wants. I said does because she's Wands, and Wands is fire, and fire is dew, is will. But she's of the body, right? She's potential. She's not actually representing a person in the core card system. In another deck, that's not thought, she would be the Page of Wands, which is a guy that's also very enthusiastic about stuff, but also not really sure what to do. She just kind of goes ahead and does whatever. Earth with Fire, those are the two offices that embody this. I feel like what Spirit would want me to tell you is trial and error. Do what you feel is best, right? Mystique. Reveal yourself to yourself, right? What's propping this up, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. Valor. That's what's propping this up. Testing intelligence. Probing intelligence. Why do this? Well, because you have the guts to. You have the engine to. You have the will to. What could come of this, you imagine? You don't know. And maybe that's the point. Maybe you need to find out. And the Devil, I don't see anything there. Okay. Let us continue. Naktak, your Venus, your emotions, your relationships, values, and balance. I don't know, it's the Priestess, right? Priestess is higher knowledge, not knowing. It also could be, lunar influence. A lot of moon here. And this is your romantic feelings, because it's Venus, it's not your divine love, it's your personal love. It's of a lower nature, but that's all, just lower, not better or worse. I say, some say it's, whatever. Let's see, through the path of the Tower here, exciting intelligence, we have the Magus. I don't know, I know exactly. You fuse these two together, you have something that's very exciting. See, you have this, and then your advice from Spirit. Tower, advice from Spirit. Exciting beauty. What I'm getting at is the same kind of, it's like, just do it. Whatever it is. Even if fortune is not favoring you, perhaps, at least you're feeling like, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna see what happens. Just gonna see what happens. Through the path of the moon, you have lust, which is strength, right? Crowley calls it the joy of power exercised, right? So you have something here influencing you. Might not be too stable, it might not be the best thing, it might be a little bit too emotional, but in your body, you want to go for it. Whatever it is. You're definitely getting a theme here, Cancer, and that is don't listen to the mind. Because, well, it's not doing you any favors this month, and that's in itself a favor. If you understand what I'm saying. It's like in Star Wars, right? Trust your feelings. Stretch out with your feelings. Do that shit. Don't listen to the thing between your ears all the time. Because the brain cares about the body doesn't care about the brain. Gotta keep it balanced, Cancer. Let's continue. In Hod, Mercury. Mercurial energy of the Magus of Power. Oh, I just started yelling. Okay, this is a magician. A magician can do whatever he or she wants, not because of power, not because of tricks, which do help, but because of what they believe. Right? He who says he can and he who says he can't are both right. Looks like for you, you are communicating to yourself, to Spirit, to the world, to me, to communicate to you through awareness. You can. Whatever it is, you can do it. Path of the Sun, Valor. Even if you can't do it, you want to fucking do it, so do it. And make it known to yourself. Be aware that you want to do it. Because things aren't what they seem in the month of May. Things are not what they seem. The path of judgment. Again, lust, strength. I can do this. Logic, body, logic, reality, Hod, Makut. I can do this. Perpetual intelligence. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start with belief, and that's going to take me right into what I want. Knowing what I want, and then acting on it. And once I know it, and I feel it, I don't have to worry about things like thoughts. Even feelings, really. But, yeah, I don't have to worry about things like thoughts or circumstances or anything with edges. Right? Okay. In the moon, your rulership, Valor, boom, 7 of Wands, Mars and Leo. Mars telling Leo to fight. You're the man, you're the lady, you're whatever, you got this. This going against opposition, going against hardship, right? But you believe so much that you're probably going to win. Probably going to win. And that is awesome. I feel. Cancer's motto. So this is what you feel. This is your rulership. This is where the universe is taking you. And this is your exaltation. This is where you want to chill. You know, just thinking about stuff, trying to throw more thoughts at it, throw more thoughts at it, throw more thoughts at it, until you can't really do anything about it. But Once you're done with that, having fun with that, you're gonna do something about whatever it is. I feel like this has a lot to do with it. Some change in fortune that's not for the best. It's got you a little stressed out and worried about things like survival and whatever, stuff like that. This Prince of Cups, whoever she or he is going to help you to understand how to do that, how to take no prisoners, how to be ruthless, how to see the divine in what it is you do. Spirit, I almost called you Spirit, Cancer. Okay, but you are Spirit, so here we are, the kingdom, the body, the reality, lust, strength, strong. That's it, right? Poor Babylon here with the cup, riding this beast, and she's having a grand old time. She allows for everything, and yeah, it's kind of a messed up card. If you think about it too much, but it's just strength. It's just activating intelligence. It's just ready to do something. I've got this. You've got this. We've got this. Right? Head of the tree, which is everything. Bottom of the tree, which is the reality, what we can perceive. So you're fine, you're cool. This is stable, but you want something more, or something's gonna come your way to light a fire under your ass, so to speak, and reveal the true you. So, let me quickly go through the tree to do a quick recap. Previously on Spirit Wars Tarot, stability in your minds. But you feel it's not going to last. Action, fire of water, being mature, taking some action, maybe not feeling too confident about it, but deciding to do something, making a choice. 3, be not. Getting realistic about whatever it is you want to do and being ruthless about it. Mind of water, air of emotions. Okay, that's your fire. Now we go into below, which is the water, your mercy. You need to be grateful for interference. This is not something that you can think your way through. Even though you can try really hard, right? The challenge, fortune. This could also represent taking a risk on something that could be risky. I know I use the same word twice basically, but yeah. It could be taking a chance on something that you don't feel is. Never tell me the odds. Okay. Your advice, do it. Fuck it, do it. Just do it. Your emotions, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I believe I know what to do, but I don't know what to do. This could be what to do, but I don't know. Your thoughts? Okay, I can do this. I got this. Your subconscious? Oh, I'm doing this. One way or another, I'm doing this. Your body, I need to do this. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna face whatever challenge comes your way in the month of May, Cancer, and the real you will be revealed in that process. You will be made aware. You will grow. Hope this helped. Until next time, Cancer, love you. Bye-bye.